Welcome everybody to the What's Cookin' Show. I'm Crystal Landry here from Steamboat Warehouse.
And I'm Chef Jason Hugay from here at Steamboat as well. And today we have a very special guest, no stranger to the show. We'll talk a little more about that later.
Okay.
So Chef Maureen Little.
Yes.
All y'all out there, I'm pretty sure you already know who she is. So give us an idea of what we're gonna be making for the show today.
Well, first I want to say thank you for the invite. It's been a while.
As always.
Today we're going to do shrimp and grits.
One of my favorites.
Shrimp and grits. So beautiful Louisiana shrimp. I use tomatoes in mine. We have fresh ingredients, and we're going to wow you.
As always.
A few special ingredients you probably wouldn't suspect, but you got to stay tuned for that.
All right.
All right, so y'all join us back for more What's Cookin'. Welcome back, everybody, to the What's Cookin' Show. We have Maureen here. She's about to fix us up some of her shrimp and grits.
Oh, yes.
Why don't you tell everybody what you're going to start with?
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the sausage. There's a certain way that I actually cut the sausage into this dice.
Saucisse.
Saucisse. And, you know, some people say, well, I do tasso, I do bacon. Smoked sausage to me is the best.
I prefer the smoked sausage.
Okay.
Of course, I love bacon. You could still, don't be jealous. You know, you still could start with bacon and remove it and just use the grease. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You could just start with bacon and remove it, true.
If you like.
If you
But
like.
I'm like you. I just throw sausage in it. And now, there's a million ways to do shrimp and grits, like
Right.
variations and all that. So, you know, if you
Well-
do this at home, you can, if you prefer tasso at home,
Right.
sure.
It's what you prefer at this point, because I'm just giving you the basics and the foundation,
Right.
you know, and from there, you can adapt it to however, because at home you might do something different, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so I cut it in thirds, lengthwise, and then I went back and cut each one of those into thirds. And this will give you a perfect dice with this perfect chef knife that has his name on it. Yes, I am jealous.
And it's razor sharp.
I see that. I'm like, don't cut yourself, don't cut yourself.
Matter of fact, though, so I use andouille,
Oh.
smoked, andouille,
Okay,
which is just a sausage variation.
right.
And I cut it the same exact way.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I cut it into thirds, like 3 slices, or
Well, you could have made
And
him do
then-
that. Put him to work.
Hey,
Hey, man.
do you know how to cut? Well, I'm sure you do.
I don't know how to cut anything.
No. There's a way. There's a way that I take the sausage. You know how you make just smoked sausage and mustard and bread? There's a way to cut this to make it lay flat. You cut it on this side, flip it over, cut on this side, and it.
Okay.
All right.
I should.
Butterfly. We could have done that the other morning. We boiled some sausage in some crawfish ball
Okay.
for
so-
breakfast.
For breakfast.
It was amazing.
Ah, ooh.
A good juicy sausage.
So
It
we're
was a smoked sausage from
For
local
breakfast. Oh, okay.
local pork.
Okay.
Pure pork, but it has like green onion in it. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Smoked green
Ooh.
onion sausage is what they
Yeah,
call
it was.
Oh, now that
delish.
sounds good.
You can cut that up for you if you need.
Yes, please.
Go
So
high.
over medium high heat. It's about a
Well,
half
normally.
a cup. About half a cup.
Normally medium heat.
Normally medium. Okay. It's what your stove does, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody's stove is different. So today, we're gonna
Today.
do a little. We could do medium high.
Medium high, okay.
And
So
let's see.
I'm going to render off some of the grease from here, some of the fat that's
Fat?
that's in the sausage.
Or like Crystal likes grease.
Grease. Yes.
Grease.
Everything's grease.
Everything's grease.
It's a good movie.
See, you have a chef knife with your name on it, but I have a spoon with my
Yeah,
name
that's
on
pretty tight.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Yes.
Now I'm about to go buy me one of those little burning machines.
it. Yes.
Do my own.
We didn't plan this. I just want you to know.
No.
We didn't plan
No.
this, but I did want to.
And we didn't plan the matching blues either.
No.
No, okay, I'm jealous.
What you have on the black that goes with his. So
Yeah.
we're all coordinated.
Just need
Good
blue.
try.
I just need some blue.
That was a
though.
good attempt. It's a good try.
It's a good try. Good try. So I'm just going to get this started. And if you don't mind, could you go ahead and do about a half of the onion for me
Onion?
in a small dice? And you want the dice to be about the same as the sausage, because what's happening here, you want it all to cook the same way. Because if you do
Uniform.
big chunks of onions and little chunks of sausage, it's not going to all cook the same.
Exactly.
And then you'll be picking out pieces that won't serve any purpose. So right now I'm moving it around while he's using his namesake chef knife, and I'm using my namesake spoon.
It's a magic knife.
It's a magic knife. It's very sharp.
Well, I have to say, I just sharpened it right before.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Wait, I should have brought my knives for you to sharpen then.
Well, you could. I got the new little, it's the coolest little knife sharpener. It's called The Works. And it's just like you plug it in and it's zzz, with a little sanding.
It's very loud.
Not sanding.
No, it's loud. It's too loud.
It's too loud.
It works.
It does
That thing will
It
sharpen.
works, but it's a little
I'm going
loud.
to take about half of this to start.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to take about half of that to start. And you see, they're about the same size. The small dice of the onion and the small dice of the sausage. You want the consistency so that they can cook the same. And then now he's going to do the bell pepper.
Same size?
Yes, same size. Same size is good. Now, generally, you know, you can start with the bell pepper first because the bell pepper takes a little bit longer to cook. But this, it really doesn't matter. All we're trying to do is just cook down, sweat the onions, get the vegetables going. Wow, you're doing an excellent job over there, Jason.
You see, I tested out a nice skills class. They didn't make me take the class. I said,
You tested out of nice skills. Oh my goodness. His fingers are tucked in and everything. Did y'all catch that? His fingers were tucked in.
No,
Use the knuckle.
That's on the intro, though.
That's the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Our intro. Is that plenty?
Yes.
Good?
Oh yes, that's good. That's good. So we're going to add the diced tomato, not the diced tomatoes, the diced bell peppers along with it. Now, you don't want to add the garlic too soon because the garlic will burn and then you have a bitter taste. So I start off with the other two vegetables first and then we're going to add the garlic.
I'll tell you what, while you're doing that and waiting for the garlic, let's take a quick break.
Sure.
We'll come back.
Yes.
All right, y'all join us back for more What's Cooking. Welcome back, everybody, to the What's Cooking show. Maureen, why don't you tell everybody what step we on here for your shrimp and grits?
Well, so far I've sauteed smoked sausage, bell peppers, onions. Jason's over here dicing tomatoes, all the same size so that it cooks nice and easy. I have my water boiling, and I'm ready to start on the grits.
Good.
So,
deal.
I don't know if everybody knows there's a difference between a dry measuring cup and a liquid measuring cup. They're not the same.
They are not.
So when I do my grits, I like to use a whisk. I whisk it into the water so that you don't have any clumps, and I slowly just start to stir it in. I've already added my salt, not too much, because I'm also going to season the shrimp and grits part, the shrimp part of the dish. So here, today, I'm using water. There's some people that'll actually use cream or milk in place of the water, but I'm doing a combination of both. So I have 4 cups of water boiling, and I'm going to add just a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Don't kill me. Don't kill the messenger. Don't send dirty messages to Jason or me.
Don't email
or
me.
Crystal. Don't email.
Has
Yeah.
nothing to do with this.
Don't at me on Twitter.
Trust me, it's good. You just have to try it. Trust
And
me.
if you're watching calories, you don't have to add that.
Oh, well, no.
You don't have to.
No.
So don't. There's no reason to get upset.
Right. So right now, it's all incorporated. I'm just going to let it do its thing. So just a little bit of cream. You don't need a whole lot. Now, I want to now add my garlic. So this is some beautifully minced garlic here. It's already done. Now, what you want to do with the minced garlic, to start off, people are kind of like, oh, you know, I'm not sure how to do garlic or anything. When you peel it, what you do, you take the garlic toe, the clove or whatever, set it on a cutting board. Don't cut my finger.
No
set
way.
it on the cutting board.
My master this.
Whack it with the back of your knife,
Like.
just
Actually,
like that.
Like this.
Yep. And what it does, it releases the oils from the garlic, and it makes it easier to cut. You know, like who doesn't
It's a
want
lot more
it?
simple.
Yeah, who doesn't want to
Stir
make
that
it
for
easier
you,
to cut?
Mom?
Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, it's
I
going.
mean, it's on boil, too.
You can turn it down
We got it going on in here.
if you need.
So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of minced garlic.
You want all these tomatoes cut?
Ooh, let's see.
probably good.
That's probably good.
Okay.
So we didn't even talk about the ingredients. So we have the smoked sausage, the onions, the bell pepper, the minced garlic. We have chopped parsley, some fresh green onions, Roma tomatoes, a
Beautiful.
little bit of butter. Look at that. Wow.
I feel like we're Italian. We got red, white,
I
green.
feel like he knows what he's doing a little bit.
First tomato ever
a
cut.
little bit.
Believe it or not.
All right, we can go ahead and put the tomatoes in. Boy, it's starting to smell
right.
so
Watch.
good.
We're gonna do this the easy way. How about that?
He's going to say, whoosh. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see how easy it actually is, huh? Without getting it all over the stove.
Good job. All
I
right.
did that before too.
Not your first rodeo.
No, my cutting board, I'll be honest with you, my cutting board is not as often on the counter as it is. Like, I have it picked up in my hands more than I have it down.
Oh,
Just
okay.
in the kitchen.
Okay.
That's not true. It's a little exaggeration, but still,
Just a little exaggeration.
just a touch.
Well, so far you have not seen me put any seasoning in. Okay, you can. The smoked sausage already seasoned. But this is Louisiana crawfish boil.
Secret. I try to use that as much as possible,
So
but you got to use it in.
you have to watch how
minute.
much. Yes, because it's kind of salty. So this is like a couple of pinches.
It's potent, that's for sure.
It's potent. It's a couple of pinches, and it's gonna get you.
Sneezing, choking, you know.
Guaranteed Crystal's gonna sneeze on this segment.
And this is my second secret ingredient.
You don't have to show that.
I don't have to show that one. No.
Well, you can.
Okay.
At this point, you have to because you called your attention to it.
Because I called attention to it. Okay. Well, we're going to cut just a little piece of that off. In case you were wondering, dried shrimp.
Which is a great secret, like we use in seafood gumbos around here very often.
So full of flavor.
You know, I actually take, not the powder, but I'll buy the little packs of dried
was
shrimp and
looking
just
for the,
eat it like that.
Measuring spoon. Oh,
Ju-
what?
Just the shrimp,
Hello.
like the whole shrimp?
That's a snack.
Mm-hmm.
That's a snack.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good snack too.
You don't
I mean,
need
the
a
sodium level's probably not
whole
the
lot.
best, but
No,
it's-
Probably not
it's-
the best.
no.
other than that, it's a healthy snack.
My daddy used to buy them and hide them in the cabinet so that we wouldn't eat them all before he
on.
made his gumbo.
I used to beg for that as a kid.
I know, right?
Checking out, they had them right there on the
Yes.
checkout, and I'm
With
like,
the
"I want
candy."
that." Yes,
See,
I'd ask for that before candy.
you got to be from South Louisiana to
Yes.
understand and appreciate
Right.
wanting dried
Right,
shrimp
right?
as a snack.
As a kid.
As a
Dried shrimp
kid.
and bell peppers. I'd cry for a raw bell pepper when we go to the store.
You still cry for raw bell
Well,
peppers.
mind your business over there, Jason.
So, okay, so Mo,
Yes.
we were talking off camera before we started the show.
Okay.
You've been on this show for 25, 30, at least 25 to 30 times
Yes.
in the past. It's been a long time.
Yes.
Last time you came, you brought the class,
Yes.
and I think that was pre-COVID, so that was probably 2018-ish.
pre-COVID.
Ooh, yes.
So it's been a
Yeah.
long time.
It's been a long time.
So,
but it's like home, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're not at the school anymore. Tell everybody what you're doing these days if you want to kind of get into that.
Sure, sure. I am like, the best way to describe it is like the food safety police. But, you know, I don't know. I teach food
Yeah.
safety, serve safe.
Right.
So
the
if,
police would be the health inspectors.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Which
yes.
I love all of y'all out there.
Right.
I love you
Disclaimer.
all.
Disclaimer.
She teaches how not to get in trouble with
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Health
Keep the
inspector.
police off.
Yes,
Absolutely.
exactly. So what I do, I go in and I teach this class to anybody that needs some type of food safety. If they have, if they're a food truck, or if they have a restaurant, or a daycare, or a hospital, or a hotel, anything that has something to do with food, I come in and I educate them. I teach them. So I am back in Louisiana.
Thank God. That East Coast thing is
Yeah,
great.
we missed you too much.
It's, yeah.
Facebook is just not the
It's
same.
just, yeah,
No,
it's
that
just
East
not
Coast
the
thing's
same.
great
No.
to visit and come right back.
Yeah, my first blizzard that they had in years, I
Really?
had to be there for it for 2 feet of snow.
Oh,
so
gosh.
yeah,
That's-
but I
that's a
did
lot
make
of
gumbo. I,
Yeah.
I texted my kid that's
Well,
in
that's
school
why they
up
didn't
there.
let you. They didn't let you leave.
Oh,
'Cause you
yeah,
made gumbo.
because I make gumbo. I texted him. I said, I'm about to make gumbo. He said, I'm getting on the train. I'm like, okay.
We went for a real brief trip, and I mean, it snowed on us twice as we're driving. I was like, look at this, man. This is an experience. We had a good time, but
Certainly
I can't
an
drive out
experience.
there. Them roads are insane. Never again.
Never again.
I'm gonna get an Uber or something.
But it's nice to be back. It's
Yeah,
nice
I
to be
bet. I
back.
bet.
So before we take a break,
Yes.
let me tell everybody, no cheat sheet today.
I know you don't have a cheat
All
sheet
of all
because I
these
have
ingredients, most of them
it.
can
Proof
be
it's
found.
in the pudding. Let me tell you what this is.
What is that, Jay?
This is her cheat sheet that I could not throw away. This has addresses.
Where has that been? In your pocket this whole time?
Well, yeah.
Are you getting that on camera? Okay.
We're going to
So-
frame that and put that next to Joey's
That's
picture.
all right. That's
Anyway,
okay.
go ahead. 1305 Heather Drive.
Okay, so most of these ingredients that you see Maureen cooking with can be found at your local Piggly Wiggly and Cash Saver. And
Yes.
so
I'm not saying the address.
addresses to those places, 1305 Heather Drive, that's your Cash Saver, and Piggly Wiggly is 8410 Highway 182.